Happy International Non-Binary People's Day. We made you these cakes to remind you that there are only two genders. Yeah, I don't know. Why is it that the cakes exploding was one of the first things that popped into my mind? I guess it's just because of how frequently I've seen stuff like this happen. I just affiliate anything with the boy-girl colors there with explosions and stuff like that. And that is very much not a good thing. I would like to very much live my life without affiliating pink and blue with kaboom. Thank you very much. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another video for the day. We're going back into r/AreTheCisOK, one of the subreddits that did actually surprisingly well, regardless of whether or not YouTube is trying to absolutely suppress my channel. But if you guys would like to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up them wholesome internet discussions, and let me just know what you did today that was good for you. And if you have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on them notifications. Any and all engagement on these videos are very much helpful because it helps me get through the day and everything.
Read a biology textbook.
Okay. Gender is not the same as sex. Biological sex refers to the anatomical and psychological phenotype. Gender is category assigned by the individual based off behavior and cultural practices. One gender is not coincide with one's biological sex.
No, you can't use modern textbook.
I think the only thing that's ever gotten me about textbooks is like when it comes to college books, they'll have you buy the exact same book but say that you can't use the exact same book because the information just gets rearranged, so they make you have to buy the same book. And that's where we get the BS first edition, second edition type of thing when it comes to college courses. But also when it comes to different things in textbooks like history books, we need to both be learning about the good and the bad in history so we don't repeat it. Today in Cis People Are Unhinged, a parent overheard a second grade teacher I work with talking about pronouns in a Zoom class and decided to A, try to get the teacher fired, and B, pull her child out of school. The reasons my coworkers was discussing pronouns? She was teaching a grammar lesson. Cis people really forget that they use pronouns too, huh? Wild bad. Yeah, can we please get Schoolhouse Rock to come back, and not for the kids? Like, parents need a refresher too. A little old lady came in, and after helping her, asked my name. I always say JJ and J, all spelled different ways, to avoid the pronunciation problem. This little old lady looks up and goes, "My granddaughter is new." No, my grandson is new. Name is Jay. It's a good name. Oh, you sweet little old lady, thank you for making my day. I know for a fact I've heard too many people in the past say, oh, it's a generational thing. No, the frick it's not. It's a human decency thing. My pronoun is attack helicopter. Ah, jeez, if I had a nickel every time I saw that weird joke. I'd like to imagine you posted this completely dead-faced, as if you know it's not funny and never was, before dipping your McNuggets into tomato sauce and then dripping it onto your admittedly already filthy white shirt. Yeah, you can also absolutely guarantee this is the same schmuck that actually says lol when he sees something.
Dear transgender people, it is better to be miserable being who you are than happy pretending to be someone you are not. No matter how happy transitioning will make you, do not transition.
Ah, yes, you know, such a serious question. Would you like to be miserable or happy? Well, pardon me if I want to be a happy chappy. No, actually, I would rather be miserable because it gets other people's approval. Frick yous. Women's rugby star with alopecia forced to lift her shirt to prove her gender when using the bathroom. There is no version of that that does not sound weird.
I cured my best friend's gender dysphoria. Slap on the face ×3.
I have so many bad vibes coming from this title.
He's doing good now, says he needed it and that I saved him from mental torture and I didn't lose my best friend. Yay! We laugh about it now. He was actually really masculine before lockdown and stuff, but started acting extremely feminine after lockdown. He acknowledged the problem, cried about it literally, and wanted it to end. I did it for him. This was the guy who would question everyone's masculinity. He says the internet almost ruined him. Stay safe, guys. Not everyone is as hands-on as me. I did trigger some attack helicopters that I am sure of, but IDGAF. By romantic asexual. Now they are trying to draw a distinction between romantic attraction and sexual attraction, which are literally the same thing. These people will never stop their, yeah, I checked, I can't say that word, on language and logic. They want to tear it all down. How stupid you gotta be to not understand the difference between love and lust? Well, here we are. Love is when you have actions that are decided on by the heart.
heart. Lust is when you have actions that are decided on by your reproductive system. Well, that and some chemicals in the pituitary gland of the brain. Stop letting boys who still think Spider-Man is real say they are girls. No, these are not ads. These are whole videos that people just put into the ad space, and I don't understand why whenever these pop up, they're not skippable. Like, I've straight up seen one that was 35 minutes long. Company creates the world's manliest soap that looks exactly like a bunch of nuts and bolts. Literally, no one demands as much gender affirmation as cis men. Yeah, also, on top of that, you would kind of think that, like, if you're gonna be rubbing something on your body to help clean yourself, you don't want it to have edges. Like, that does not look comfy whatsoever. I really hope that's just a gag gift. And that actually reminded me of, like, my trip to Colorado back in August, because I was visiting a friend and I borrowed her boyfriend's soap and everything, and I'm not even joking, that thing was apparently whiskey and bacon themed. No, let me borrow I don't care if you are a guy or a girl, fruity shampoo is a lot better. I will tell you this right now, I would rather smell like a strawberry than a whiskey any day, because usually if somebody smells like whiskey, it's a problem. Plus also, the dude's soap was very much that like 10-in-1 stuff, and I'll tell you this right now, if you have fluffy hair and everything, that does not work well for you. Like, it was that stuff that says, okay, it's good for your head, your shoulders, your scalp, your body, your car, you can run your car off of it, you can axle grease, you can wet the dog on it. It's a lot of those things. I hate those bottles.
She is not a guy. You cannot convince me this is a guy. It's a her. It's a she. I already
Shot the thing
to her twice. She can't be a guy. It's not gay. This is a girl, a grown woman. Even repeat after me.
And I don't know how many times that's typed, but he just held down the paste button. You know, I legitimately forgot that Grusha existed until this post came up, because I remember the story of, like, nobody knew that this person was a guy until after, like, a league of fan art of people getting the guy mixed up with the girl, and I very much forgot, which also, by the way, you'll be probably seeing Pokemon Scarlet gameplay soon, since I have pre-ordered that one. If anything, I think my starter will be Fuecoco, because it's just a gator with cheese on its stomach. Caitlyn Jenner opposes letting trans girls play school sports. It's her first campaign issue. Wait, what? This just goes to show not everybody is not okay. I don't care what any liberal says, I am not dating a girl with pronouns. Well, okay, what about guys then? Is this just a really weird way to come out of the closet?
Not the YT, man. You're a girl. By the way, I'm not transphobic. I just hate trans masculine. Working at a wig shop, which, a spoiler alert, are for POC only. What about a wig shop is only for colored people? I am so confused on this.
Plus also, way to go saying, yeah, no, I don't hate trans people, just trans people that act masculine. Yeah, no, that is completely different, totally different territory, not anywhere near it, not even the same ballpark. An Arkansas man who killed a trans girl to hide their relationship over fears of being called gay gets 50 years in prison. Prosecutors said this person, 20, killed this other person to prevent her from going public with their relationship because he was afraid he would be perceived as gay for dating a trans girl. Man who identifies as a 6-year-old girl smashes egg and spoon race records. A former nightclub doorman, now known as Cindy, has rocked the girls' primary school record for the egg and spoon race after beating the current record by an impressive 43.7 seconds. It's been a dream I've had for 43 years, he told journalists. The two genders. Yes, you know, because this is definitely the logic of the human anatomy and everything. You have the brain, which houses the thoughts and everything. Meanwhile, obviously, you can tell this guy has an echo if you knock on his head, and this just goes to show that gender is stored in the feet. The entire transgender movement can be seen as a result of, I don't know if I can say that word, but even if it's only half of a word, of the human libido leading to complete derangement, a stoned blank drive, until out of that derangement manifests a literal demon, a monstrum incarnate, a narcotic parody of S. I don't know why, but this just reminded me of the fact that when I did voting this year, one of them was for the legalization of the Snoop Dogg plant in Maryland, and that got passed, and that goes into effect in July, so all I can say is I'm gonna have one relaxing birthday. Hooded Eyes Beautiful Tips, biological women only. Y'all know exactly that this group has some creepy mods, because there's gotta be the way that they can actually confirm that they are trying to justify. And this got 151,000 people. I am so
so just confused and concerned. I don't know what to say about this.
But with that, that is going to have to be it with the video. If you guys would love to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up them wholesome internet discussions, and if you have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on them notifications. I'll be sure to see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.